Well, hello there, friends and family. So glad you could stop by the front porch in the darkness of the night. And as you can see, our first visitor to come by and grab a snack is our majestic Fluffy Muffin, our Siamese kitty. So beautiful, with a bobtail and a little white patch on his nose. Each paw dipped in white. It's quite elegant, I might say. Ever vigilant and quite alert. He can hear us somewhere. He's not sure where we're all at. Are we in the little black box with the blinky light on? As he shouts out to us, I wish we could hear it. But this is a time lapse, taking pictures every 15 seconds with no sound. That's why I have to do a voiceover, a commentary, sort of the highlights of what may visit us throughout the night. Whatever he's saying a lot. He's looking out. He hears something. I wonder what it could be. Is it something coming up to share his food? Or is it a predator? Or maybe, considering it's October and Halloween's just around the corner, it could be a ghost or goblin that's floating through the night. Living next to a cemetery, you can never know just what's going bump in the darkness. Sometimes I don't want to know. But the cemetery normally stays quiet, except for that one night when some, not all, party to midnight. But Fluffy, he's enjoying his kick and boodle, but always on the lookout to see what's coming next. Uh-oh. He hears something in the house. Then out in the distance, see him straighten up, where you can clearly see a little white on the right side of his nose. But, oh, off he goes. Because yes, there's our big buddy, our love bug, Spooky, up to grab a drink. He's enjoying that there fresh filtered water that Papa keeps out for him, Cleo, and the rest of the kitty crew, and whatever will come by throughout the night. Comes over to check us out, say hi. He knows we're in here and he gives us a big smooch as he walks back to grab him a snack in the late night. Comes back to check us out a second time. He knows we're in there. He knows Papa's in the box with the red blinky light. And he too runs off into the darkness. And there's the Queen, Cleo, grabbing her snack before turning in. Maybe we should leave him out a saucer of milk. Though I must admit, none of the kitty crew has a preference for it. My little Trixie, and I know people say it's not good to give kitties milk, she had to have her milk every day, or you'd never hear the end of it. And it never seemed to bother her a bit. And she was with us for over 18 years. So I'm not sure whether it's like people. Does it affect all kitties or just some? Oh, look who's here. It's Dusty. He's checking his back. This is our gray. Well, he's got gray deeper stripes and a light dusting of gray with his 4 white paws. And then he's got the white that runs from the tip of his chin to the back of his belly, all down his bottom. He too is a very nice looking young man. Very leery, very feral. He doesn't want much to do with humans of any kind. I've never seen him in the daytime. He only comes out at night. But if you watch his ears, you'll see he's very leery. And he'll often, oh my, did you see that? I was almost as surprised as Dusty was. Woo! Did you hear that howl and see how he flattened his ears down as he growled and darted off into the lawn? He wasn't liking what showed up. I wonder if Dusty doesn't think that something has happened that's caused the mice and the rats to mutate and become quite large. Because if you think about it, that's sort of what a possum resembles to some extent, as many profess. But they're not. They're a quite useful animal, eating thousands and thousands of ticks each day, well actually each night, along with any other insect they can find, worms and grubs. So they too have a place in the environment. I wish more people would understand that, learn and educate themselves on the benefits of possums. Oh wow, the second one, clearly a different one, nearly black, with that white patch on his left shoulder. This is a very unusual possum, I must say. I don't think I've ever seen one so black. In fact, I actually never have. And I can tell you from checking him out through the window in the door, he is nearly black on his overcoat, with of course his undercoat being grayish white. He loves that water too. And see those 4 white paws? He too is rather elegant for a possum. And very thirsty he is. Oh yep, he hears us and off he goes. Oh my, a third one shows up. Or so I'm thinking, by looking at the markings. There must be 3. All enjoying that kit and caboodle that not only I and you all at times provide for the kitty crew, and now provide for the possum gang too. They do enjoy it. Now as you can see, this particular possum doesn't have the bright white feet. I'll have to look again at the first one that showed up and see if there's any distinguishing marks that I can tell if these are now 3 or just 2, with this one coming back for another helping of kit and caboodle. Uh-oh, what's happening now? There's another one as he says hi and welcome to his friend. Now you can clearly see these are 2 different ones. And I guess they're going to share the plate. Let's see. Apparently they know each other, as they both settle in to enjoy a late night meal together. The only thing else they need is some romantic music, some fine wine, because on this particular night they got the full moon shining down from above. Doesn't get more romantic than that. But I don't know if they're a couple or a pair or just 2 good friends stopping by Front Porch Diner in the darkness of the night. But as you can see, Mr. Tom's Front Porch Diner, when the lights go low and there's nothing but darkness to see, is quite popular throughout the evening hours. I think you're going to start having to call just to get a reservation, it appears. Because it's been quite busy this evening, as you can see. But these two have no problem sharing a plate of grub. Of course, towards the end, they're starting to get a little selfish and tipping it up. Possums are a fairly intelligent animal. They figured out quite quickly that if they tip the plate up, it makes the kit and caboodle run down right in front of them. And not all of them do it, but some of them do. And every night, the scene's a little different, and I thought I'd share it with y'all. I know you'd like seeing the kitty crew, the different ones we have, as well as now the possum gang.